Mark, thanks for joining us. Obviously, defeat at Reading today in your first Sky Bet Championship game in charge of town. Give us your initial thoughts straight after the final whistle.
Listen, it was disappointing. I didn't think we were at it in the first half. Although we probably had the better two chances in the first 15-20 minutes, you know. And then, of course, they score on a set play, so that's my responsibility. I need to take care of that better with the coaching staff in regards to Tuesday. But I just felt in the second half we controlled it really, you know. And then we made an individual error again with a bit of sloppy play. But guys, that happens with young players, you know. Sometimes they switch off at times and it comes with experience. So this is what I'm going to be about now, to get the stress into these guys, to get them ready so that they're making better decisions in these difficult moments.
Is that the most disappointing thing from today, Mark? That you know what threat Reading will carry, particularly Andy Carroll up front. First off a set piece, like you say. Second is unfortunate. Obviously, Michel's tried to clear it. It's hit Lee Nichols. I know they always feel avoidable when you concede goals, but did they feel particularly avoidable today in that first half?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's things that you could avoid, but I felt like, especially in our build-up, we could have been a lot more slicker and played sharper, you know, so that was frustrating. But as I said, we've had, I think it's been about 6 sessions in 4 days. So we're going to get the work into them, and you could see that the guys are getting used to it as well, and it's going to take time. It's not an easy place to come, but I was coming here with a lot of hope today that they were going to go win. And the second half performance especially, that gave me a lot of hope there when I seen how we performed. We really did hem them back in. They never had any chances at all in the second half, and we should have done better when we were getting good balls in from wide areas, and we had really good movement in the box. I'm really happy when I've got offensive players on the pitch, and that's why it looked good when I had Wardy and Rogie up there up top, you know. Two guys who know where the goal is, and on a different day it goes a wee bit of luck, you know. The one Wardy has his snapshot as well, and these chances go in. But there's definitely a lot of work to do, you know. We're not underestimating that. There's a lot of work to be done now on the training ground, and that's going to be my responsibility.
You were quick to make those changes, 2 subs at half-time. We eventually changed the shape as the second half went on. Has that given you things to think about heading into Luton on Tuesday night? Some of the individual performances, you just mentioned Ben Jackson with our colleagues from Sky as well, but also that change of shape and how that maybe affected things on the pitch?
I thought young Jacko was different class. I've liked him since the minute I've come in the door. He just plays with enthusiasm, he plays with positive attitude, and he likes to go forward and attack. And I need as many attackers on the pitch as I could possibly get. So young Jacko's definitely been in my thoughts this week. Obviously Utah's had a lot of travel and stuff with his international games, and it's obviously new to him all the way we're playing and the way we're build up and we were build up phases. So it's something to think about for Tuesday, guys. All I'm concentrating on is making sure these guys are recovered and rested up and ready to get out the traps now for Tuesday night.
What can you do between now and Tuesday? Obviously it's a lot of travel now, back up to Yorkshire, a bit of recovery as well, I'm sure, for the players, and then you've got another travel day ahead of you, but how much can you affect between now and Tuesday night at Luton?
Yeah, you could definitely affect a lot, you know, so we'll obviously get a lot of work in with them now, between now and Tuesday, especially a lot of analysts' work as well, talking through things on the video, what we did good and what we did bad. And as I said, we all seen we were sitting 3-0 down, but it wasn't really one of the games where you're saying to yourself they're really on top or anything. It was more down to individual errors, but at the same time I still wasn't satisfied with big aspects in our game, and that's something that I'm going to drive into them and make sure they're getting better, because we've got a lot of young players here and they're going to learn, but when they start to get it they're going to be in a good shape.
Mark, thanks for joining us.
Great guys, thank you.